Welcome back to the fourth quarter of the Bobby Dupre Show, along with my sidekick, Mr. Andrew.
Good morning.
And I think we have a couple more
I got a lot of stuff.
good sponsors.
Yeah, let's hit sponsors first. We'll do that.
We don't want to put them at the end.
How about Hoggly Woggly?
They make all of this available to all of us.
Hoggly Woggly or Piggly Wiggly. I never know which way to say it. Piggly Wiggly. Man, I got my sales flyer in today. Boston butt pork steaks. Let me tell you, if I had to just live on one thing the rest of my life, good Boston butt pork steak,
hard to beat.
and on the grill.
Oh, and make a gravy with it too, a stew. Oh.
And I cube that and I make jambalaya with it. I do everything with a good Boston butt.
You pull it and make a sandwich.
Man,
a sandwich.
A sandwich. $2.38 a pound, Boston butt pork steaks at the Pig. You can get whole fryers, 98 cents a pound. You can get medium spare ribs. Boy, they got the legs tied together too.
Oh, and they got it stuffed.
They got the medium spare ribs, $1.98 a pound. And then if the kids, the kids are just like, man, I don't want to eat all that. I want to just eat a hot dog. You can get the wieners, 98 cents a pound for the meat wieners to put on the grill. So you need the hot dogs and have a good time. And don't forget, gotta have dessert. Gotta have the watermelon, right? You can't leave till the watermelon is cut, right?
Oh,
That's what Grandma used to say.
And if you don't have quite that much money, get yourself a good cantaloupe.
Under $5.
Mama's favorite.
Under $5 for a big, oversized watermelon to feed the whole family.
Oh, Lord.
Go to the Pig.
Get the watermelon
the Pig
while
knows
it's the season.
Best. That's correct. Go buy. One more sponsor. Let's go to Carl's Thrifty Way. Mr. Carl can help you with your medicinal needs. Right now, all that sinus issues. You get all them things you like.
Me.
Get the one with the D at the end. If you got to buy it, that's not the prescription. You get the Allegra D, the Claritin D. All them Ds kind of help clear out the nose, kind of dry up that head.
What's that D stand for? Dupre?
I don't know. It might be Dupre, but it helps me a bunch. And Dr. Bazile told me, buy that.
Look at Steve laughing at me.
He says, get that nasal spray too. They got one. It used to be prescription. Now it's over the counter. They got that at Carl's. If you go by, they also got all the stuff that's prescription as well. So all prescription type drugs, they can compound multiple prescriptions together, make it easier for you to take. Go by Carl's with the gifts. Graduates right now, you run into graduation that night, you can sneak in, grab something, and show up, and you're going to look like $1 million like you bought and planned that way ahead of time. The monogram, the gift wrap, they do it all right there at Carl's, and home decorating ideas as well. Maybe you're going to have a big party with graduation. You want to get a wreath, maybe some plants, the planters all decorated and all. They do all that for you at Carl's Thrifty Way.
Okay, now I'll let you get
How about some more? Cajun Heartland State Fair in Lafayette. Go, go, as they say on the commercial. If you text the number 64636, no, that's wrong. If you text the word Cajun, they got this backwards. Text the word Cajun to the phone number 64636. That's the phone number you got to text to. Text the word Cajun to 64636. You can be entered to win tickets for free rides at the Cajun Heartland State Fair. We're going to end this thing in about the next week, so hurry up and do it now so you can get them for the weekend, for Memorial Day weekend. You can get those. And one other thing I want to announce.
This is Memorial Day weekend.
It is, absolutely. So hurry up and get your tickets. Send in your names.
By the way, y'all have a nice holiday. Most companies close down for Memorial Day.
Absolutely. Monday be closed.
Steve, you closing here?
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking of coming do a little practice work Monday.
Bobby Dupre is definitely closed on Monday. If he's working, it'd be hard to find me. We also got Opelousas General Health System is giving away their scholarships, their healthcare scholarships. They wanted to announce that they gave 5 again for I say nursing degrees. I guess it's related to health care. Emily Oquan at LSUE in nursing, Taylor Bellard, LSUA in nursing, Cindy Richard at SLCCTH Harris in nursing, Amy Rosette, LSUA in nursing, and Shelby Savoy in nursing at LSUE, and they give away a lot of scholarships. If you want to get involved, get involved.
Did you see where those young ladies at LSUE won the national softball tournament? We didn't get any news report on it or anything. We don't hear from Coach Willis. Is he still
Coach Willis definitely still there. And the other one...
but I know who we're not hearing from.
Coach
Curtis Jobert. Well, Curtis was at the
meeting the other night. But
sitting in front of me.
He was trying to get out a little bit early, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him. But Mayor Curtis Joubert, Coach Curtis Joubert, want to wish you hello and good luck and everything that you do. We talked about the idea that what a big promoter of the French culture here in this area, promoter of LSUE, promoter of, I mean, has helped.
Look what he did for the city while he was mayor.
Eunice, my friends who...
State representative, let's not forget that. And he was a college student with yours truly, Bobby Dupree. We finished college probably the same year.
And has helped almost all my friends. You know me, I get involved in politics from time to time. People know that about me. And when I need help in the Eunice area, Mayor Curtis is just, lights out.
He knows who
He knows
touch.
everybody and speaks well. And I even get him to coach my friends in French because he speaks French.
Oui, il parle.
Wonderful.
Il parle bien bon. Mon c'est moyen cassé.
That's right.
Oh, ça c'est joliment bon. Juste pour dire ça.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Non, toi tu parles un petit peu, tu comprends.
I understand it better than I speak it, absolutely.
Ouais. Moi aussi, mais je peux te faire comprendre. J'aime parler. Si toi tu parles français, tu vois mon, parle avec moi en français, ça va me faire bien bon, mon cœur bien bon.
You make his heart full if you speak to him a little bit in French when you see him and try to speak to French.
Yeah, do it because I love to speak at least a few words every day.
Man,
it's the only way you can keep it going.
My comprehension ain't too bad, huh?
No, tu comprends bien.
I'm not too bad here. How about this? We've got the Relay for Life is coming up for the American Cancer Society. Here in Opelousas, it's going to be May 31st. That's going to be a Saturday, a week from this Saturday. 12 to 5 p.m. The Kiwanis will have a barbecue cook-off. There'll be the public sampling from 2 to 4 p.m. You can get a plate lunch or just a regular sample. The relay opening ceremony is 6 p.m. They're going to do some luminary. I guess they're going to light candles. And then the closing ceremony at 9:15. That's all at Donald Gardner Stadium. No. South City Park behind Donald Gardner Stadium. You better see everything. You want to contact my friend. She's going to help you out. Casey Boudreau, 407-2121, extension 504. That's over at, of course, the Evangeline Downs Hotel.
And I want to add, if you have a family reunion coming up or you have friends coming to town and you want a special occasion type event, Casey Boudreau is the person to call at Evangeline Downs Hotel to get your special rates and your booking and all of that for a larger than normally, more than one or two. You need a little help on it, please remember Casey.
Absolutely, and don't forget also, we talked about Tammy Lamonte earlier with the Delta Grand, where they had the State of the Parish address. This summer they're going to have camps from June the 2nd all the way to, all the way through June. If you've got small children or larger or older children, they've got camps for 3 weeks. I think it's $100 a week or $250 all 3 weeks. And at the end, they're going to do productions of Peter Pan for the younger kids. I think the older kids will do Anne of Green Gables. You'll have a good time. Call Miss Tammy at 407-1806.
See, like my old grandma, Tante Bat, she told us one day we were a family gathering, and we were talking about different things that happened in the city and all that. And she was about 85 years old, I guess, at that time. She died at about 90, so it was a little before she died. She said, Shad, there's one thing I'd like to do one Saturday night. And whoever she was talking with right next to her said, well, what's that, Mama? What would you like to do? Well, I'd like to go to that teenage center and see how they cut up and have fun over there.
Come on.
85 years old, wanting to go to the teenage center and see what's going on there.
Heard about the dances and all.
Well, it just shows that some people live their life till the very end. They're still wanting to do things. And I think that's very important. She never had any dementia, or she didn't have any Alzheimer's and all of that. Lucky. And at the same time, she kept that mind busy with good thoughts and happiness. When something was happening around the Washington, Grand Prairie area that she needed to be there, she would probably line up 3 rides, and whoever got there first, that's who she rode with.
She didn't want to be late.
She didn't want to be late, and she wanted to make sure she had a ride. And it was young people picking up. It wasn't no people her age. It was always younger people that wanted her company. I remember that so well about how they treated her and how Caro and Viv, Caro was her nephew, but they treated Mama. She lived in that little bitty house on that property. And I remember how they treated her just like it was his mama, but it was only his aunt. You know, you fond memories, and she was the type of person the young people wanted to be with.
My grandmother, I was in high school, and my grandmother, you know, she's over in a nursing home now, but she went skiing in Colorado, would bring me stuff back. She went to Mexico and bought things and didn't visit around. She was, you know, at that time, I guess, we're talking, you know, 30 plus years ago. She's in her 60s, okay? So which is still, you know, today seems very young, but in those days, that was a little older than it is today. And she went and she did things, and they would wear these clothes. It was a hot fashion clothes at that time. It was called Esprit, and all the young girls would wear it. My grandmother had a bunch of Esprit clothes, and my cousin Lori Stanford, who went to the academy, would tell her, Mom, she said, why you wear those young girls' clothes like Esprit? That's not for older people. She said, baby, I'm the one that can afford it. And she was right.
By the way, I counted Mama's money fall one day on the bed.
Right.
And she wouldn't get she had handkerchiefs tied up with a $5 bill and a $10 bill, and she had that hidden all over her little bitty house. And she had $94 total up. She said that's the most money Mama's ever had in her life. $94.
And was happy.
And was happy. So it's not money. It's happiness.
There you go.
It's from the heart.
I'm all right with that.
And
we're down to about the last 2 minutes.
No. Oh, I gotta thank.
That shirt.
Yeah, that shirt.
I'm jealous.
It's too big. It's too small for both of us. It's John's Tree Masters. It's John, my neighbor, and 337-371-0521. Thanks, John, for thinking about me. It was on my front door at the house.
There you go.
He had hooked it up, and it's a medium, and I'll wear extra large, John, next time. But thanks, the thought was there.
He likes his clothes oversized.
I got a minute to talk. When the last storm passed, it really demolished my pecan trees. I got 4 pecan trees planted on a lot, and I wanted to have 2 of them cut down. And he says, Mr. Bobby, he says, I know you don't know me very long, but he says, my recommendation is I'd let them live. And today they've grown back, and you can't almost see the damages done. And I've got 50 seconds left. And
what's your prayer?
Each weekend, well, we want to talk about someone who died May the 20th of 2010, and I'm talking about Marla LaFleur Pete, Chad Pete's wife.
Correct.
And also, the closing is we close and ask you, Andrew and I ask you to consider attending the church of your choice this weekend. And our little prayer is, God of goodness, do not let me forget that as I become more closely united with you, I will be better able to see and love you in my neighbor. And you know, we need more people loving their neighbors. The neighbors is everybody. Thank you for viewing. Thank you for telling a friend. Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.